Aloha Kako, welcome to Just&True. I'm going to make a very brief video right now just to kind of stir up some conversation. Hopefully there's going to be a few people who watch it. And I'm looking through YouTube right now and I'm seeing a lot of reports on this Iranian failed missile launch of a satellite. It was going to be one of the first for Iran, and it was supposedly going to be for weather, for Doppler, for further reporting weather, and for better forecast of the weather and for more accurate forecast of the weather. And that's what they're saying it was going to be. I don't believe that for a second. I have no hard evidence to support that it would be anything other than that, but I do have evidence that there are multiple counterintelligence operations going on within Iran, and that Iran is the largest threat, one of the largest threats to the United States. China is number one, Iran would be number two. A lot of people are worried about Russia, and I think that's just because Russia's that old enemy of the United States, you know what I mean? They are, Putin pal is a man in power, but he's got, honestly, he's a little bit more sure-footed and has a lot of power right now, and doesn't really want to ruin that. He completely understands that messing with the United States would end a lot, if not everything, and he does not want to lose the power that he has, and he's slowly gaining a foothold throughout the world. Everywhere around the world, he's slowly winning anyway, so why would he start a power struggle? China, on the other hand, Xi Jinping thinks himself a god, and he is arrogant, ignorant, and he's the most fascist, communist dictator that this planet has seen in a long time. I know Putin's in the same category, but he's nothing like Xi Jinping. So, Iran is the largest threat to the United States because the only thing they want is the death of the United States. That is all that they'd like. Their greatest thing right now is their Navy and having a nuclear-capable launch facility. They're angry about the Iran deal. They want satellite imagery of targets. So we do know that there's counterintelligence operations being done in Iran. We know that we have had cyber warfare and cyber protection against Iranian threats in the past, and this specific and particular launch was a failed launch due to it was in the third stage of its deployment, and it was failed at a particular time where the processing takes over, where it's less of a rocket and more of a controlled computer. So if it was going to fail at any point, if we were targeting it to fail, it would have failed at when the processor kind of takes over, when the computing starts to happen, not when the launch is going itself, because that's more of a mechanical mechanism. So I strongly believe that the United States went out of its way, targeted the Iranian missile, and malfunctioned it, which we've done a lot in the past couple of years. And someone say, why wouldn't we have done that to a lot of the missiles in North Korea? And the truth is simple, we don't have operations going on in North Korea. I mean, if we do, I don't know of it, and the public doesn't know of it, and it's very, very quiet because it's the most controlled, it's a prison, it's the most controlled, secure country in the world. So I do believe that we have we do have operatives in Iran, we do have counterintelligence operatives, but we do have a cybersecurity detail for Iran. So I do believe that the United States didn't shoot down, but we disabled the Iranian launch satellite, which probably wasn't for weather. You live in Iran. Tomorrow it's going to be hot and dry. It's going to be cold at night, okay? What kind of forecasting do you need in the desert? It's like here on Maui. Even if you said it's going to be sunny and 85 every day, you'll probably be 90% correct. And that's more than acceptable for a weatherman. You could do the same thing in Iran. So I just wanted to start this discussion about this because I think that it should be talked about. And anything that the United States government does, anything that the United States military does, should be known by its people, even if it is, especially if it is incognito, or if it's something that they're trying to get away with without anybody noticing. If Iran does launch the second missile, which they're saying they're going to, or the second satellite, which they're saying is going to be sometime here in the near future, I bet dollars to donuts that bugger's going to fail too, and it'll probably fail on the third stage. So anyway, mahalo nui loa. I wanted to get this out. I'm going to work this morning. So have a great day and do some research on this missile, and you'll see that there's been a lot of failed missile tests over the last couple of years, and it has a lot to do with onboard computer navigation. Anyway, mahalo nui loa for coming in, and have yourself a wonderful day.